All right, man, Torture Talk, you know what it is. Oh, Adin Ross came out and said he believes Kendrick Lamar destroyed hip hop. I know a lot of y'all like, man, I don't care about that. But we're going to look at it today. Thank y'all for being here with me. You already know what time it is. Let's get it, baby. All right, man. So look, all the beautiful single sexy ladies, put one in the chat. Hey, man, listen, if you want to donate, it's right here on the screen, Cash App. You know what it is, King of the North shit. I'm back at it. So look, man, we're going to get to this, man. Go subscribe to Torture Talk After Hours. 25,000 subscribers. I'll be giving away a nice size cash prize. So make sure you're here for that, man. And let me know what kingdom you from. So let's get it, man. This comes courtesy of Charles Brown. You know what it is, man. Let's get it.
Adin Ross explains how Kendrick Lamar destroyed hip hop.
Kendrick Lamar ruined hip hop. He literally ruined hip hop. You guys know that, right? Hip hop is dead because of Kendrick. Think about it, guys. Kendrick is such an egotistical, retarded tool that Drake sent first person shooter with J. Cole and Kendrick said, nah, I'm not getting on that. What an absolute clown. Yeah, bro, Drake and...
You see, this right here is why you shouldn't give everybody a voice on the internet. I'm all for freedom of speech. I'm all for it. But this is what happens when you get people like him who jump online and say crazy things like this. You know what I'm saying? He calls Kendrick Lamar a retarded tool because he didn't want to work with Drake. But he neglects to tell y'all why he don't want to work with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake sent him a song, first person shooter. And again, I told y'all before, he's a crash test dummy. He's another one who crashes out for Drake and don't even know why. He's a ride or die for someone who don't even know why. Why? Explain why you believe this. He's an egotistical, retarded tool. That's what he called him. And Adin Ross is he's so obsessed with calling people names because he's behind a computer. Whoever been telling him that he's tough, he swear he's tough. And the thing is, if you say something about him, you can get in trouble, you can get flagged, anything. But it's crazy. It's crazy how he just does what he does. Sometimes I don't believe how he got to this point where allowed to speak so disrespectfully like this and no one really checks him on it. You know what I mean?
They call really dissing you. They were literally calling you, me, K-Dot, Aubrey, is it me? And he didn't want to hop on. Like, he literally ruined rap. Rappers don't each other anymore. Drake's not going to give out these verses to these bum ass, no backbone rappers. And that's that. Pre-lawsuit, I don't get.
Damn, bro. It's crazy how you're blaming Kendrick for everybody don't want to work with Drake no more. So it's Kendrick's fault. And it can't be. I thought Drake had real good friends. I thought they had good relationships. What happened to that? What happened to all that? Now all of a sudden, if nobody wants to work with Drake, it's Kendrick's fault. Yo, some of you dudes, bro, I don't understand. I just don't understand it, bro. I'm perplexed. I'm lost in the brain to watch you dudes just say some of the stuff that y'all say. It's insane to me. It's insane. Like, for real. Sometimes I watch Adin Ross and I could tell he's truly butthurt that Kendrick Lamar beat Drake. He cannot stomach it. It hurts him so much that Kendrick Lamar smoked Drake. He can't take it. He can't take it.
Oh, I don't care. I'm Team Drake. I love Drake. He's the greatest musician, him and Kanye. Yay, of our generation. Y'all know that's not, it's facts. And that's it. It's not glazed. It's not glazed. If I did an ox battle, Drake versus Kendrick, listen to this. 2021 plus, Drake's killing him. If it's 2010 plus, Drake's killing him. Kendrick's catalog is horrible.
I'm about to cut the video off. Yo, bruh. he just said, he said so much in 1 minute. This has only been 1 minute. So much in that 1 minute. Bro, did he just say, or he's about to say, that Kendrick catalog is horrible? This how you know that this dude fell and bumped his head. He bumped his whole head. He didn't just bump the side of his head. He fell and bumped his whole head like boom, like that. Like boom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's even possible for you to bump your whole head. He bumped his whole head. This is crazy, man. Look at this. Listen to this.
Drake versus Kendrick. Listen to this. 2021 plus, Drake's killing him. If it's 2010 plus, Drake's killing him. Kendrick's catalog is horrible. And y'all know I'm not capping. It's ass. Nobody listened to Mr. Morale. GNX, Drake saved his miraculous career because he fucked wow the beef. Whack.
Bro, I cannot believe this, bro. I can't believe. Sometimes I think that these dudes, like, I know for sure that they just look for clicks and views. And these dudes are millionaires, man. I seen him showing off his cars. It's like, bro, like, sometimes I don't understand it, man. Now I understand why a lot of niggas in school didn't understand, excuse me, how certain people just had a lot of money. And he was just corny. It's like, damn, how the fuck he got all this money? He corny. There's like a dude who with a girl, and you know he a cornball, and she just loved this nigga. You're like, he's a cornball. He's so corny. And she loved him. No, he's cool. I like him. He's a cornball. That's Adin Ross. Adin Ross, I can tell you right now, I don't think Adin Ross gets any cookies. I know for sure he don't know how to eat cookies either. He don't know how to eat cookies. I'm sure he don't get no cookies either. He don't. I could tell you right now, he got all this pent up man aggression. He don't get no cookies. He needs some cookies, man.
What's up, words? Your boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit notification bell. Keep sending those cash apps to CLBMG. Join the membership, and are you getting the merch? Listen, back in the day when I was young, I used to love this show. It was called Leave It to Beaver.
And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver.
I know many of you may not remember that show, but some of you will. You remember.
Yo, I have to speak on this real quick. Yo, let me explain something to y'all, man. I'm from the hood, bro. White people can't never say black people didn't love them, man. We used to love white shows when I was growing up. We did. We loved white shows. And we loved shows we loved black shows too, but we loved white shows. We always watched some white shows. We did. Leave It to Beaver was one of them. Little House on the Prairie was another one. Yeah, we watched all them shows, bro. I ain't know nothing about no damn Little House on the Prairie, but I used to watch it faithfully. I used to love Little House on the Prairie. Laura Ingalls, what's her name? Laura Ingalls. I used to love it, bro. For real. We loved those white shows back in the day. We did. What was it? And then you had a mixture, Different Strokes. You know what I'm saying? Remember Different Strokes? When you had Arnold and Willis and Mr. Drummond. Mr. Drummond used to beat they ass. Mr. Drummond. I had a bar like that too. Beat on him like Mr. Drummond. That's fire. Oh man, but remember that. It's crazy. We used to love it, bro. We used to do this all the time, man. We used to watch white shows. And then In Living Color came. Martin came. Took over, man. White shows was out the door. Dave Chappelle show came. Took over, man. White shows was out the door, man. The white sitcoms was gone, man. They came back, though, with 30 Rock and Brooklyn Nine-Niner. The Office, the greatest show of all time. Greatest sitcom of all time. Fight me. Please fight me. Office is the greatest sitcom of all time. You could say, oh no, it's Martin. No. Oh no, it's In Living Color. Nah, bro. It's the Chappelle Show. Nah, nope. The Office. I love The Office. I watch The Office every night. Every night I watch The Office. Every night. Before I go to bed, I watch at least two, 3 episodes. But the show that made me laugh the most out of all of them, and I know I'm talking crazy right now. The show that made me laugh the most out of all these shows, out of every show, is 2. Chappelle Show and Brooklyn Nine-Niner. Those shows made me laugh like I never laughed as much as I laughed when I watched those shows. Like for real. But we keep going, sorry.
Beaver Cleaver, the little kid that the show was titled after, and his dad, Ward Cleaver, aka Mr. Cleaver. You remember his brother, Wally Cleaver.
Hi, Wally.
Hi, Beav.
You squealed on me.
His mom, Mrs. Cleaver, and the next door neighbor, Eddie Haskell.
Oh yeah, in the Brady Bunch. Yes. The Brady Bunch was another show that we loved when we were growing up, being black. I think I'm gonna do an episode of all the white shows that black people loved. I'm just gonna get 1 million views. All the white shows that black people loved in the 80s. That's gonna get 1 million views, watch. Oh my God.
Right? I'm gonna assume in this situation, Drake would have to be Eddie Haskell.
Eddie Haskell? He seems like a nice kid.
I don't know. I just don't trust a 13-year-old boy that's that polite.
You call me Mom?
Yes, Wally.
Good morning, Mrs. Cleaver.
That's a very pretty dress. Thank you.
Hi, Mrs. Cleaver. Gee, that's a nice sweater.
Thank you, Eddie.
How do you do, Mr. Cleaver? Gee, Mrs. Cleaver, you even look pretty in an apron.
But I'm going to say that Adin Ross.
Yo, this is classic. Oh my God, bro. Let's bring back memories. I'm not gonna lie, bring back memories. Just bring back memories.
Is the equivalent of Leave It to Beaver or Beaver Cleaver.
Boy, Beaver, wait till the guys find out you were hanging around with a girl. Boy, they'll really give you the business.
But gee, Wally, you hang around with girls, and the guys don't give you the business.
Well, that's because I'm in high school. You can do a lot of stuff in high school without getting the business.
I just got a history lesson.
Bro. This brings back so many memories. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Charles Brown for this, man. This is classic, bro. I love it, bro. I love it. Shout out to Charles Brown.
On hip hop from Beaver Cleaver. He's going to tell me who did what to hip hop and rap. And I'm going to do a book report. This is going to be independent research because I want to talk about this because I literally just saw a 25-year-old kid, white kid, try to tell me about hip hop and who is running hip hop and who ruined hip hop per se. So I wrote down some topics, right? I did a book report when I was in the 6th grade on Costa Rica, and I had to write down topics. So I wrote down, I listened to him talk, I gave it the respect it deserves, and I want to break this down because this is wild. This is wild. Beaver Cleaver is going to tell me how hip hop is and who should be doing what. But when you peel back the layers of all the glazing, right? Sometimes it's glazing, sometimes it's not. Adin Ross assures us, he says, this is not glazing. This is not glaze. He's Team Drake, right? Drake is the greatest musician of our generation, him and Kanye, right? This is according to Beaver, right? So I want to talk to Beaver real quick about the egotistical, retarded tool that he called Kendrick. That's what he said. Egotistical, retarded tool, because Kendrick would not appear on first-person shooter, and therefore he ruined the whole game. So, gang, first things first, when you do the analysis, when you peel back the level of coping that he's doing, he's pretty much saying that he killed Drake. Because Drake would no longer do features with people. He won't give out verse to these, quote, bum-ass, no backbone rappers. All of a sudden, all the rappers are no backbone, maybe because they didn't step up and defend Drake. So now all the rappers in the game are no backbone. Maybe that's why we got Drake dancing by himself in a freezer, right?
But this is what I'm saying. I've been saying this. I think that Drake, well, academics and Adin Ross, they don't want to admit it, but he said Drake won the battle. He said Drake won the battle. But then he turns around and says that Kendrick killed the game. So if Kendrick killed the game, how did Drake win the battle? Wouldn't the game be still alive? It doesn't make sense. Funny as hell.
Doing the Iceman shuffle, right? So Drake somehow, some way will not give verses to these no backbone rappers because of Kendrick, right? Hip hop is dead because Drake won't give these verses out, all right? So let me go through this, what he said. He said, you know Kendrick ruined hip hop, right? That egotistical, retarded tool. They reached out to him on First Person Shooter, J. Cole and Drake, and he was like, nah, I'm not getting on that. They asked him to hop on. They were calling him the Big Three. And he was so vain and jealous, right? For lack of a better word, this is what he's implying, that Kendrick is so vain and jealous and so stuck on being against Drake of his own volition, right? Drake did nothing, right? Let Beaver tell it. Drake is an innocent bystander holding hip hop on his back. He's the pillar of hip hop. If he walks away, it's gone, right? So somehow Kendrick refusing to jump on First Person Shooter, which they, according to this guy, they were bigging him up, right? Right? Now, I don't know if y'all know about this. This was supposedly, I believe J. Cole said this, that he put Drake and Kendrick on a text and he thought it was funny. And both of them got extremely pissed. This was before the battle, this, that, and the third. So these guys know there ain't no love there. They both got mad at him. He's like, this is not funny, gang. Don't put me on there with this guy. They both were upset, allegedly, right? There's a whole article out there that this happened. So Cole knows that reaching out for a feature wasn't going to fly. They've been subbing each other for 10 years. Somebody...
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. I didn't know that. I thought that he contacted them both, but I didn't know he put them on a text. That's crazy. Damn, I would love to have been in that group chat. What did Kendrick and Drake in the same text? Yo, I would love to have been in that group chat, boy. I wonder what Kendrick said. He probably ain't say nothing. Drake did all the typing. I wonder why Drake ain't put that out. That was crazy.
Let Beaver know that even on that First Person Shooter record that he's claiming is the olive branch, right? I don't know if you know that Drake been subbing for 10 years right along with Kendrick. They've been subbing each other. I don't know if you know that. But somebody tell him on that First Person Shooter that he's blaming to be the catalyst of why Kendrick stormed off and started a whole beef. Well, they took shots at Kendrick on there, both of them, right? So I don't know if he knows that there was a lot. I say it all the time at the end of that First Person Shooter when Drake does his other verse, most of that is at Kendrick. Let's just be honest. So somehow, some way, Beaver didn't get that part, right? When he was getting ready for school, trying to warm up and get his oatmeal together, he didn't see that Drake was throwing shots even on the record that he's claiming.
Nigga said get his oatmeal together. Y'all like oatmeal? Somebody told you had to eat oatmeal. Plain oatmeal, just oatmeal. Nothing in it, no sugar, no nothing. No honey, no fruit, nothing. Just oatmeal for 3 weeks in 10 seconds. That's it. Just oatmeal for 3 weeks, 10 seconds, and you had to eat that every day. Every day, oats meal. You know what I'm saying? You had to eat that every day. How would you feel? How would you feel? Nothing in it, just plain. You know what I'm saying? It's craziness.
Kendrick was remiss for not appearing on it, right? Now Drake won't give verses to these bum-ass, no-backbone rappers. And I guess since Drake won't give the verses out, hip-hop can't flourish anymore. I guess that's why no hip-hop records are in the top 40. Well, we don't need to be in the top 40 if it's going to be a bunch of trash by ghostwriters, right? Hip-hop is fine when we got a backbone of the real culture is what we're getting right now. We're getting some really good music, gang. Do y'all know that Hit Boy and The Alchemist just put out a pretty solid project? There's a lot of things coming out that hip-hop, we are a small community. We don't need Billboard to validate us. We still gonna eat. We still gonna tour. We still gonna do shows. Still do videos. Still drop music to the people that want to hear it, and it's still gonna do millions even without the top 40. 9 times out of 10, something in the top 40 means there's a greedy executive with his hand out saying, "Gimme, gimme, gimme." A lot of time that stuff in the top 40 is only being pushed there so the greedy executive could line his pockets and get him a new Porsche. And it's usually trash. So no, we're okay that there's nothing in the top 40. So hip hop definitely ain't dead. As a matter of fact, it's thriving more than ever because we're getting really good hip hop right now. Really good.
That's true. That's true. We definitely getting really good hip hop right now. But I just wanted to cover that part with Adin Ross saying what he said. Shout out to Charles Brown, man. He always makes me laugh, man. This guy, he should be a stand-up comedian. I think he probably is. But if he ain't, he should be, because he's funny as hell. Yeah, man, people like Adin Ross, you gotta be real careful with people like that. Cause they like I said before, man, they're out, they have an agenda that they're trying to push. They out for blood, no matter what happens. They out here saying things and they know that ain't true, and just giving their opinions, these egregious opinions. Him and academics, they got so much to say about Kendrick. It's just weird. It's weird. It's weirdo behavior. Everybody know it is, but nobody wants to say anything because they're afraid. But he's a weirdo, and it's a weirdo behavior. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on Torture Talk after hours. You know what it is. See y'all. Peace.